Now, most of us are now familiar with the need for energy-saving light bulbs. In fact, the old-style filament bulbs are set to become illegal under European legislation. What you might not know is that earlier this year, the EU published a new set of guidelines which will this time affect the energy efficiency of motorised fans. This might not seem like a big deal, but it will affect every single appliance in our homes and businesses. From the tiny fan your PC uses at home to huge industrial fans and air conditioning units for offices like these. Within the next 2 years, any appliance that uses an electrical fan must meet the new energy efficiency guidelines. That is, to reduce their carbon footprint and lower their power consumption. As a consequence to the initial reaction to the EU targets costing the UK too greatly, fan manufacturers have grouped together to lobby for modified legislation and devise a workable solution. One such company is papst, who have used their research and development expertise to pioneer new products ready for the changeover. I spoke to Jeff Lockwood, Technical Director of the UK subsidiary, who told me more.
The Eco-Design Directive for fans sets a minimum efficiency level, and those efficiency levels are different for different fans. These energy efficiency targets have led us to some innovative designs. Take the centrifugal fan, for example. We've got some radical shapes in the impeller that leads to significant reductions in energy efficiency and at the same time reduces noise emissions.
The EU Eco-Design regulations set a minimum efficiency level. This is being implemented in 2 phases, commencing in 2013 and with the bar being raised in 2015. The concern for manufacturers is that many of their existing fan units will not fall within the new legislation guidelines.
It's going to affect all fan manufacturers, from ones that manufacture very small fans to ones that manufacture fans that are big as a house. We're going to have to redevelop our product to improve the efficiencies of fans. The UK government is concerned that this will cost UK industry millions of pounds, but it's an investment opportunity. The investment in higher efficient product will be returned in a short time because of the lower running costs.
So what were your concerns regarding the new energy saving proposals?
Ultimately, the regulations are to reduce carbon, but we saw the first proposals were unworkable for the industry and would have cost us a lot of money. So we got together as a group, as an industry, and engaged with Brussels that delivered regulations that were practical to us and at the same time reduce carbon emissions.
Do you think it's realistic for the EU to enforce?
These regulations will work if they're enforced fairly, and that's the next big challenge. Member states do not enforce them evenly across Europe. We as an industry have just started talking to Brussels and trying to persuade them for a fair and even enforcement across Europe.
The benefits of this directive to European industry are both environmental and economic. New equipment will be more efficient and save on energy costs. So UK manufacturers are clearly leading the way, not only in pioneering new technologies, but also in working together to help shape a more realistic legislation for a greener future. Tom Warmington in Chelmsford.